Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. This is a second reading I'm doing for today. It's Friday, December 10th. I just did a reading on Harry Styles and the possibility of him being reincarnation of Oscar Wilde. But I did have a request about Harry Styles and his mother's relationship. I think that's pretty cool. So we're going to do that. I love her name, Ann Twist. Why are they not opening up like a store or a bar or a clothing line called Styles and Twist or Twist and Styles? Like, why are they not doing that? She's absolutely adorable. And it's my understanding that she was very, very supportive of the band, and they spent some time at, I guess, her vacation house to bond at one point. One Direction did bond at her house. Pretty neat. She seems like a pretty cool mom. And she's very cute. So let's get a baseline on Ann Twist. Let's see what we got going on with her. And I'm just using my regular sloppy shuffle Rider-Waite deck here, my little travel Rider-Waite deck. You know, I know I have a bazillion decks. I have like I think it's over 50 now. And I do use a lot of them for private readings. I'll bring them out. I let people select what deck resonates with them. But these, I carry the Mini Llewellyn and the Rider-Waite on me all the time. And they just vibe so hard. They just have so many vibes on them. So let's see. Ann Twist. Cutie patootie and Twist. And we're just gonna there's my sloppy shuffles. My injured finger is not making this easy. So Ann Twist. Let's get a baseline on mommy. Alright, so we got Tower. Huh. So this is a very disruptive lifetime for her. She's breaking through some past issues. She's really making changes in this lifetime, which is very unexpected. She's much more in charge after the heartbreak. This is when the Three of Swords is a tough card when you get it in a reading, especially when you get it upright. It is divorce, it's miscarriage, it's death, it's loss, it's heartbreak. When we get it in reverse, it can be recovery from devastation. So we've got the Tower, which is, always devastating. That is always like a cataclysmic, unexpected change. This is a heavy duty, major arcana card that really is, upheaval. Okay. So we've got this upheaval, and she's coming into this lifetime with healing from that and being put more in a position of power. There's still this residual disappointment. There's still this feeling of not doing enough, but coming through and being victorious and becoming more empowered and becoming more successful in her endeavors and more successful in her skin. She's feeling better about what she is doing, and not retreating, not moving, not just kind of settling in and letting it sink in for now, and kind of absorbing that energy, which is pretty good. Let's get past, present, future for her just real quick. I'm sticking with her, like just her as a person, and Twist as a person, not as Harry's mom. We're just going to do her. And I'm already getting the sense that there's a level of motherly dedication here. I certainly identify with it. Yeah. So she is one of those like super moms. Like, she's the mom that, sacrifices herself for her children. She gives up everything for them, and she scrambles and she fought very, very hard to make sure that they had a good life and they were happy. And she worked her butt off. This is somebody who really, really, really put her energy and manifested a good life for her child. Or children. I don't even know if she has other kids. I didn't even look that up. So, but she's in a happy place, and she's the collaboration, the work together. Everyone's getting along great. This is, or I shouldn't say everyone's getting along great. The machine is running smoothly. So, she is more open to outsourcing things now, which is good. That's a good thing. Outsourcing is good. She is more willing to not have to do. She's taking a breath every now and then, which is great. Some of us need to learn to do that. So that is super duper. So let's get some info on their relationship. I feel like I should stick with this deck, but I don't want to bore you guys with the same cards over and over again. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you like it when I use the different decks. You like it when I bring different things in. I always have the pendulum here in case we have yes and no questions. I also have a yes and no coin, but I don't bring that out too often. Whoop, we got a flip. Let's talk about Harry and his mom's relationship. Whoop. I'm just going to make up a spread right now. How about that? We're going to make up a spread. So this is the current situation with their relationship. Defending themselves. Past was moving forward, development. Future is secrets to be revealed. Their strengths is that they love each other very much. Their weaknesses is that they love each other very much. And what they can learn from each other is how to communicate better, how to get messages across better, and to slow down. So, current state of things, they're very defensive. This, I think, is a privacy issue. I think they are collectively trying to be a bit more private with themselves. And there was some development in the relationship recently, and I feel like it's more not like a correction of anything, but it's her getting used to the idea that Harry is a grown up now, and that he is. Oh, look at all that smoke! Sorry about that. That's incense. That's Nag Champa for you. It's blowing right in my face. So if I start coughing, I apologize. So this, I think, is developing the relationship into a more adult relationship. Mother and adult son. The future, secrets to be revealed, things, wisdom to be revealed. There's things that she will tell him as they come out of being, mother and son, mother and baby boy, and mother and adult son. So she is ready to move on to she wants to be a grandma. I think she wants him to start furnishing her with grandchildren. Let's see. And mums get to that point where they're like, I want grandchildren. I am not there yet. Yes, it's a little bit selfish. It's something that they disagree on. These were both in reverse. So this is a bit of a selfish thing for her, and the lovers. I don't think he's quite ready. Sure. I don't think he's quite sure about doing that. He just wrapped up the tour. I think he's taking a breath. And I think what I'm getting is that she is thinking that Now is a great time. You're not doing anything. You're on vacation. Now is a great time. Why don't you give it a crack? Have a crack at it. And he's like, no, I just want to kind of not have any pressure right now. So I think they're disagreeing about that. I think that's a little bit of a disagreement. But we'll do more on that. So the strength is that they have very fair and balanced love. Weakness is they can be very emotional. An overabundance of love. These are the strengths and weaknesses certainly balance. Oh, this finger is annoying me. They certainly balance, but that's I don't think those are the worst strengths and weaknesses to have on board. Just my opinion. And what they can learn from each other is better communication. So we're looking at that. So now, oops, sorry, I hit my camera. Just for fun, let's see. Harry looking at having babies. Are we getting there? Actually, we'll do the double major. Double major. Again, super cool deck. The sloppy shuffle. There we go. There we go. Sloppy shuffle. Sloppy shuffling. Okay. Babies in the future for Harry. Let's get his attitude toward babies up top, his mother's attitude toward babies on the bottom. See what we get. See what we get. So I really want to keep this to their relationships. I don't want to get into the other relationships in his life. Thinking about it. Being a bit stubborn about it. Eventually will come around. His mother saying, now is the time. She's giving up the argument, though. Because she knows eventually, they're going to come together. Wow. So this is neat. Eventually, they are... I'm going to try and get these in the same screen. Eventually, they're both going to come to the same conclusion, which is so weird. He's going to decide to have children, by talking to his mother. But you know what? I guess that is, how some people do that. My kids talk to me about everything, so at least I think they do. But he's digging in right now, and she's giving up the argument right now. But her clock is ticking. Her clock is ticking, which is, it doesn't have to be ticking. So, but that's a very interesting perspective. Thinking about it, being stubborn, eventually will put this together and make it happen. So I know that's like not a good answer in tarot. Like eventually he's going to have a kid. But eventually he is going to come around. Let's do this. All right. I got to get my elbow down. So, for us, we're going to do up and down is yes. Side to side is no. Will Harry Styles decide to have a baby within a year? Will he decide to have a baby within a year? We went to yes very quickly. Will we have a baby announcement by July of 2022? Will we have a baby announcement by July of 2022? It's a very weak yes. Very weak. I am not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave that alone. This is a pretty short reading for Harry and his mom, but I think it was pretty positive. We'll do one last thing. I feel like we should go back to this one. Sorry, guys. I'm Getting lit all over the place today. Whoop. What can they do to maintain the success of their relationship? Keeping it positive. Here's our positive reading at the end. We'll do some storytelling. What can they do? This is nuts. Why do I keep doing this? It's nuts. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's very strange. That's like just been like in the last few weeks I've been doing that. So we'll do some storytelling. So we've got, they need to maintain their privacy. That will help them move forward. So moving forward into new realms, moving on to different parts of this particular lifetime. One party should not be disappointed about the plans, because everything is being carefully planned and carefully considered. It's not going to go as quickly as Mama would want. She'll be disappointed. There's going to be a lot of gossip about it. There's going to be a lot. So there's going to be a lot of reporting about they're engaged, they're getting married, they're having a baby. There's going to be a lot of reporting about it, and they really need to deflect that and keep their private life private. That's really the best way to do this. And here I am doing tarot readings on them. Wow. So I had like a moral crisis the other day. I read an article about Jennifer Aniston and how, she was like, oh, there's all this negative stuff, all this, I shouldn't say negative stuff, but untrue things that are published in tabloids, and like doing tarot, like we work off the gossip a lot of the time. We're reading articles, stories that are coming out, and seeing interviews, making readings based on that. So it's sometimes we get good stuff, sometimes we don't. The foundation of the family is being built, but I think there's some hold up on the mama here. Whether or not it is the current girlfriend, I don't know. Let's do this. Does Anne like Olivia? Is she keen on Olivia? Does she fancy Olivia? Yes, she does. She thinks she's a great mother. We're doing that jump out card. I'm sorry. I'm using it. So we'll continue. Their relationship is not troubled. It's not a struggle. I mean, it's like normal struggles, but it's very well rooted in love. Anne's just got to be patient. She's got to be patient for that thrilling, exciting grandmother situation. She's got to be patient for it. So that is that. That's a good sign. She thinks Olivia is going to be a good mother. She's going to foster that relationship. Is she pushing for development of the relationship with Olivia? Is she pushing for that? Is she the advocate for a more substantial relationship? Didn't flip him that time. No, she's minding her business. She's planting little seeds and hoping they grow. But she's minding her own business, and she's dealing with the lack of receptiveness. So on that note, let's do Anne's love life. What's her love life all about? Six of Wands. Six of Wands. That is, she's comfortable. Whatever she's got going on relationship-wise, she's comfortable, she's stable. It's, whatever's happening, it's not great. It's, feels very vanilla. Yeah, I don't feel like she's super invested in someone. It's like she's, her primary role is mommy. Primary role is mommy. And that's why she wants him to have a family. But she really, the devil does what he does for himself. The devil's a little bit manipulative. So she's pulled back on it, but she's planting all these seeds. I get the sense that like she's the kind of mom that says, "Hey, let's decorate your spare room," and all of a sudden it's a nursery. So that's okay though. That's okay. She's everything she's doing is in a very good spirit. She really is. Her primary role is mommy. She wants to be grandma again. She wants to hold babies, which is adorable. So I'm getting the sense she really does want to hold babies. So, all the pieces are in place. They have the money to do it. It's not going to be a struggle. I get where she's coming from. I totally get her vibe. So, I'm going to leave it at that. It's very sweet with the Star Tarot deck. Star Tarot deck really talks. It's a cool deck. If you do study tarot, I highly recommend it. It's a little bit of a more expensive deck, but get it with the book. The book is invaluable. It is really, really good. So with that, I'm going to wish all you guys a great and terrific day. And I will see you real soon. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.